guys? How you doing? My name's Tommy, and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. Today's show, we're gonna fire up the QubeStove. It's a first cook, but it ain't gonna be pizza. Stay tuned, right? I seen another channel do it and thought it was cool. Alright everybody, my name's Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and let's do a little quick housekeeping. This is our Zoom meeting for Patreon members. Information down below. I have different tiers and different ways for you to support the show, so definitely check that out. Also, look, I got a free newsletter that comes out twice a month. I got contests, I got giveaways. It's a good way for you to keep track of the show. It's free, so definitely take advantage of that. You just may win something, right? Also, look, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified on every time I do an upload. And look, that's it. Let's start this show. Alrighty, look, this is a basic pizza dough. I got 1.25 cups of water. We got that water lukewarm at about 110 Fahrenheit. 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Give it a mix around. Get your packet of yeast in. Look, 8 minutes later, it should look frothy and look like this. As long as you have that frothy look, that foam on top, it is activated, and you will have a successful rise on your pizza dough every time. Look, that's 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. I'm going to go with about 2 tablespoons of a good olive oil. I'm going to go with 3 to 4 tablespoons of honey. And of course, I got that 1.25 cups of that lukewarm water. We're going to give this a good mix. Once you get it incorporated, get it on a floured board because you're going to need it for about 4 to 5, 6 minutes or so. Just kind of fold it into each other and keep on doing that. It's going to get that nice elasticy type feel to it. And again, 4, 5, 6 minutes, whatever, and you're going to be good to go. This is a very basic pizza dough recipe that can easily be frozen and used for many things. Get yourself a tin that you're going to rise it in. Get some oil on there in the tin, on the walls. Just kind of move that pizza dough around so it gets that little sheen of oil on it. Get it covered up. Get it high in the kitchen in a warm spot to rise for approximately an hour and a half. We got about another half hour to go. I'm going to get a cup of pellets in the QubeStove. I'm going to get my fire starter in, and we'll let this get warmed up. Alrighty, so look, after about an hour and a half, you should look like that. You can punch it down or just get it on the board. Now look, I'm just making a calzone single, so what I'm going to do is take a little less than half. Right, a little less than half. I'll freeze the other half for later use, and I'm going to roll out my calzone as best I can and fill it up with my favorite fillings. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. And I'm acting like a pizza maker there. Oh, yeah. Now look, we're going to get plenty of pizzas done on this bad boy, and I got some other pretty cool things, so definitely look, hit that subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss what I got coming up. Look, the first thing I'm going to do on my calzone is get a little pizza sauce down. Get some good whole milk regatta cheese, a couple scoops. You want to use the good stuff. You don't want to use the cheap stuff because it's going to be watery. And again, with the mozzarella, you want a good mozzarella, and you want to get some of that fresh mozzarella in there. Again, spend the money and get the good stuff. That's the difference between a good calzone, a good pizza, is just the good ingredients. Look, I'm going to get some ham in there. Yeah, you see Molly, she hears that ham opening up and she wants a little sliver for herself. Also going to go with a couple of pieces of bijou. Or bijudo. Look, that is an extra sharp Parmesan cheese. Look, and you could pick your favorite fillings and add those to your calzone for sure. And I also did a little kosher salt and a little black pepper. And look, on the calzone, you want to make sure your outer edges are kind of flat, right? Because you're going to fold them over, and if they're too thick, you're just going to have doughy on the ends of the calzone, unless that's what you like. Now I took a little of that dough away. I flattened out the sides, and now I'm going to crink them in. And the design there is to keep all that goodness inside the calzone. A couple slits on top will release that moisture, right, from that, from the cheeses and such. So look, I'm just learning this pizza stove. I'm going to put a little egg wash with a little salt and pepper on top. You want a good slide on that pizza peel, right? So I got a little cornmeal down. And I'm going to keep it on the edge of the peel because it's easier to get in the oven. And you see we are cruising along nicely. Now look, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm going to let the temp die down because I don't want to burn the outside and have a cold inside, right? We're working with some regatta cheeses and such. So I'm going to let that fire burn down. I'll close up the oven and just keep that heat in there. That is the plan so far. You see, I got it on the outer edge so I can bring it in tight and now keep it away. And how cool is that? Wow. Bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. See my fire dying down. That's exactly what I want, because then I could work on the inside without burning the outside too much. Now look, I'm going to get this back in live, so what I want you to do here is hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified on all my future uploads. Check out the description. I got a lot of stuff in the description to read. I got information to purchase this stove right here. It's all in the description. Check it out. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, look, we are up against it all. The sun has set. The ham, cheese, calzone is in the QubeStove. So, man, we are rocking along. Look, it is looking pretty good in there, but what I want to do is just hit them with a little bit more pellets. I'm trying to keep the heat down. If it's too hot inside the oven, the outside's going to burn, I feel, and the inside's going to be cold. So I'm trying to keep the temp down, and it looks pretty good. Another half a cup of pellets in the stove. We'll get that sucker kicking probably in about 30-40 seconds. Oh, and I need some flame too, just to get some light. Oh, she's looking good, man. She is looking nice and crispy. Man, I am digging this oven for sure. I mean, definitely a learning curve, but I got a channel who has one, this dude Vito. I'll leave links to his channel down below. He's a good teacher, and he's going to teach me everything I need to know about pizza. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Let me see if you can get in on that. I'll have to take this inside for a... I'm just going to wait for that flame to kick in so I can finish it off. Alrighty, and just like that, we got some flame. Let me get this bad boy in. Look, I got the calzone back in. I have it on the end. That way I can bring it into the flame. And then when I see it getting brown too much, I'll just back it out. She's getting nice and brown, man. This sucker's about ready to come off. Oh, man, as you can see, my flame just kind of dying down in there. I only went with about a half a cup of pellets, and let me get this bad boy out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm just gonna go in. She's about 700 inside. I'm just gonna keep the flame down. Keep all that heat in there to make sure I got a nice hot calzone on the inside. All right, look, I'm gonna get this bad boy off. And look, we're not exactly dealing with the best light out here now. Let me put this on. This will do its thing and go out, and I'll take this in the house and we'll get a look. All right, look, that's it for this one, man. We fought the darkness, but we got it done. And I can tell you, man, this pizza oven is a blast for me to play around with. I mean, I'm so used to, you know, long cooks and the Blackstone and rolling some smoke. So, man, firing up that pizza oven and even controlling it, it has great control. So if you put more pellets in, you could let the flame die down. Inside the oven will still be 600-700 degrees. So as a newbie, you know, I feel it's easier to control your heat that way. If it's too hot for me, because I'm just learning all this, if it's too hot for me, I'm going to burn everything. So I kind of like that. And if you really want it piping hot, get yourself a cup, 2 cups of pellets in there. And man, she's blowing very hot. So let's take a quick on-screen taste test. I got Molly right here down at my feet. I'm floured up, and I'm dying to get into this. Oh man, I can tell you the outside is super crispy. The inside, I put a thermostat in there, thermometer in there, and it's nice and hot. So you know, success on that thing right there. So cheers. Oh man, what could I say, man? That is killer. I know there's going to be a lot of pizzas being cooked on this bad boy, so I wanted to go a different route with a nice calzone. These are big in New Jersey. I don't know if they're big around the country, but they're definitely big in New Jersey, so I'm happy I went this route. And I have a couple other things planned. I've got a lot of pizzas planned. but I have a lot of other cooks planned also, so stay tuned for that. All right, look, so that's it for this one. This was a lot of fun, man. I definitely enjoyed myself. I'm gonna drop a couple videos here. Check those out. I'll see you there, and I'll see you soon. Oh yeah.